Okay, so it took me a second to get into something today. I was feeling a little anxious at the French truck. I think maybe a little irritable because I haven't been sleeping super well. I'm okay. Although, I don't know, it wasn't rude, but I did return my matcha latte because I've just been so upset that every time I order a latte, it is not exactly what I want. And why am I paying $7 for lattes that are shit? Anyway, that underlying feeling, that belief came out in my speech a little bit in the tone. But that relates into what I ended up researching, which is the causal body and karma, and I think I have a better understanding of what it is now. The causal body carrying an energetic imprint that is found permeating through the cells and the DNA of every fiber of our being, which is like the default mode network. Like a vending machine, you press a button and you know exactly what's going to come out. But this is not something that has to stay static. We can change this. It's just through conscious decision. So not being reactive. Often this happens through calming the mind first so that you can make a more intentful action, not just an automated reaction of the body. And so this is how you can break from the karmic cycle, neutralize the karmic cycle of the ancestral DNA that lies in your system and for everyone after you. This ties into what happened at Bell Tower a couple days ago with Bird. He was not in a great mood and ended up kind of yelling at me in the coffee shop, which I wasn't expecting. I think he's just upset because I haven't been speaking to him as much at church, and distraughtly exclaiming his disdain that I did not bring him back any dirt or cactus from my Rio trip. And he started insulting my piano playing, and he said that I was riddled with demons and that I was evil. Anyway, my reactive side could have been to be upset, although this was not something I care about anyway, but say it was. I could have reacted in a default way that was angry, thus continuing the energetic imprint, which affects everybody observing the situation. People absorb the energy that you are emitting, which is why it's important to be conscious of your consumption and conscious of the energy that you emit. And while I was filming this, I passed by this homeless man who asked me for some coins, and I said I didn't have any. And he followed it up with, "But you doing all right?" And that was so sweet. And, I don't think that would have happened if he didn't see the light in my eyes. Everything that you emit comes right back to you. The energy that you give is what you get back. So this is also exactly why the most important thing that you can do for the entire world is to set your vibe right. Every morning, say your prayers. At the nighttime, say your prayers anyway, even though you're about to go to bed and not see anybody and have that influence. But taking care of your vibe, my therapist was right. That is the most important thing. Keep the vibe up. About to eat my sushi, and I was thinking about this in the same exact way. If I were to scoff all this down, well, what's the intention there? It lacks consciousness, it's just consuming. And so I guess it lacks a gratitude for what's on my plate. I don't know. This new realization is affecting my consumption.
Same.
Makes me remember that my opinion on medication has changed a little bit. It's whatever allows you to be your best self. That's what you should do. Keep the vibe up.